Welcome to the Art of Life podcast. I'm Kanika. I'm your host. We talk about spirituality and how you can really step into your power and create a life of your dreams, because that shouldn't be elusive for anybody. Please subscribe so that we can be connected. And quick housekeeping before we get started for today. I run a sacred healing circle and I open a few spots every month to welcome in new members. So if you feel called for it, check it out at artoflifecenter.com/moon. This is where we gather every new moon and every full moon to utilize that potent energy to really heal our innermost selves and bring in energies that are really more suitable for us. Every session is a powerful healing and a powerful activation. So I welcome you with open arms. Today, let us talk about the third chakra. The third chakra, or commonly known as solar plexus. This is a power center in your body, and it's really about all the doing, all the action, just how you feel about your career space and about your dream space. So first, let's understand what a healthy chakra looks like. A healthy chakra here is very much where you feel empowered, where you feel like you can do what you want to do, where you are not comparing yourself with someone else, where you truly feel that you've got it. This chakra is very much around doing what you love and being passionate, being excited about what you are doing, what you are working. So on the surface, it seems like it's a very external chakra because you are seeing this seed sprout. So you're automatically noticing whether this plant is now bigger than others or smaller than others, how wilted does it look, how healthy is it, etc. But the truth is, the third chakra is a lot around you owning all of that for yourself and you feeling like you are enough. That's the affirmation here, you're enough. The element here is fire. And fire, as you know, is a very hot, charged energy, right? But at the same time, it's also short-lived. So this chakra is a lot around balance as well. It's around really working, giving your best shot, being very energized with what you do, and then taking the time and stepping back and going away from it. So if you are overworking, if you are burnt out, if you're actually feeling demotivated, those are all signs of an unhealthy third chakra. And that's where you need to then focus and just give yourself a lot more love and care. Third chakra is very much around being in the balance with outside and inside. Knowing what you're doing, understanding what you are doing, and feeling comfortable with that. Feeling comfortable yourself with the work that you are doing. Especially for people who are trying out a new business or who are jumping jobs or doing any sort of career change, that's the first thing that comes in with the third chakra. It's very much around just feeling okay, that you are fine doing that. And like all chakras, it's not about external validation. It's more about internal alignment. It's telling yourself that you are okay. It's telling yourself that it's fine for you to do what you are doing. Maybe start with fine, then go on to I'm fantastic, I'm amazing at this, whatever baby steps you need to take. But really loving yourself in what you are doing. Loving yourself, batting yourself for whatever you want to do, that is what the third chakra beckons you to do. So let's dive deep into what an unhealthy third chakra can look like. If you are feeling demotivated, if you lack energy, if you feel fatigued, if you are not sleeping properly, then that means that your third chakra is unbalanced. If you are feeling any sort of stomach aches, any digestion problems, bloating problems, they are all related with your third chakra. If you are not able to dream, if you cannot remember your dream, if you are not falling asleep easily or having nightmares, if you are especially afraid of the dark, then that is also an unbalanced third chakra. The whole digestive system gives you energy. And that is how it's connected with the third chakra. You see, for the third chakra, the element is fire. And hence, whatever that gives you nutrition at a body level, that's connected with the third chakra. So if you are feeling any problems there, that's a giveaway sign that your third chakra is not balanced. Solar plexus is also connected with your dream space. Just the way it's connected with fire, and fire needs so much energy to go out and to shine. It needs a lot of sustaining energy, unlike other energy forms. Like water will just flow. It doesn't need a lot of sustaining for it to keep running. If you have water, it'll just stay there. So fire, because it needs a lot of energy in sustaining, it also needs rest time for it to really come up and be fully charged and ready to go again. And that's why solar plexus is connected with the dream space, because you need those dreams to settle down, to recharge and refresh for your next day, for your next activity. It's a inbuilt wonderful mechanism that your body has. What's happening is that when you are in that go, go, go mode, when you are really running after it full speed, but it's not giving you that time and space to just have new thoughts coming in or new ideas coming in. And that's why your dream space, that's why this chakra is plugged in with your dream space, so that you can have that resting time. So dream space is this time where you can just sit down, where you can rest, whether you are physically going to sleep or whether you are just taking the time to rest and relax. That's a very good way to balance your third chakra as well. So especially if you're feeling burnt out, taking a little break, going on a vacation, even just keeping your phone and emails away for a while, that can be a good healthy practice just to keep your fire going. For third chakra to really flourish, your bottom two chakras should be really good. Especially water in the second chakra. So if you have trapped emotions, if you are really not liking something, there's nothing like water that will kill fire. Like you put water on fire and it dies away completely. So if you're not feeling energized, if you're not feeling ready to do something, even though you like it, there's likely trapped emotions under it, because you've got to deal with that water of those emotions, letting go of stuff that you need to let go. So tips around really looking after your third chakra and balancing it. First tip, as you might have imagined, is just balancing your fire, really looking after the fire that you have, doing what you really want to do, and take baby steps. If there's something else that calls you which is a little bit different from what you're doing currently, just take those baby steps and start telling yourself that you can do that. Action is the name of the game here. Fire is a lot around action. Fire doesn't sit and plan. Fire just acts, right? The next one is also around just nurturing your fire. Looking at the elements that hamper your fire. So in your physical life, it might be people who drain your energy. You might want to just separate from them. If there are activities that you do which just consume your energy but do not nourish you as much, then you might want to separate from that. And some of these might be things which are not really as damaging, but they're still consuming your energy. So let's say if you're spending a long time watching TV, but you're not really feeling energized, you're not really taking action. Fire is not the energy that likes to just sit down and just wait and wait and wait. So even if it's something as passive as that, you're just making your fire simmer a lot, sort of spending your fire energy with that, but not really letting it do the action that it wants to do. So consider activities or things that are just taking up your time and are not nourishing you, and then you can slowly start taking them out. Same goes for food, because this chakra is really connected with your digestive system. Pay attention to foods that make you feel energetic, or foods that are making you feel bloated. You might not want to have them as much. And again, listen to your body, listen to what's really coming and speaking for you. And of course, rest. a lot, or at least as much as your body needs. There is an inherent belief in the world that we live in that resting is bad. And nothing could be far from truth. Like, we all really motivate answering right away, or being really productive when you are really on the phone, or you can answer your emails promptly all the time. But the reason why your third chakra is fire, and the reason why it's connected to your dream space, is simply because you need the sun and you need the dream space. You need that connection with the feminine side of just sleeping and resting as much as you need the masculine energy of the sun. Find harmony with that. Find ways in which you can rest. Find ways in which you can just have a non-doing space as well. As much as you want to do, there's a space that you can create for ideas to come in when you stop, when you pause. Having mindful moments, having places where you can just allow thoughts to come in, that is a brilliant way to get your third chakra going again. And just talking about the dream space as well. In your dream space, you go out and explore other possibilities. You go out and explore if you would like to do something. You go out and amend a relationship or work on it in a few different ways. So dream space can be very effective to do that. In fact, if you're really feeling stalled in your ideas, then your third chakra is asking you to just step away from it a little bit and work with resting or any other creative energy so that you can get inspired in a completely different way. And a lot of times the thoughts will just come to you then by themselves. So just creating that space. You can also pay attention to your dreams as well. If you're really fighting nightmares or you're really having trouble sleeping, then your third chakra is just calling you to give a lot more care to yourself. Notice, what are your dreams telling you, and what is it that you are actually doing in your physical life. I'll create a podcast on astral space a little bit later, so we'll hang on for more information there. But meanwhile, with your third chakra, just explore the theme of your dreams. Just explore how you're feeling, and that will give you a good indication of the chakras that you need to work on as well. And if you're really, really keen on balancing your chakras, then I run a regular healing circle. It's an amazing space where you get to be in the driver's seat of your life rather than being in the passenger seat and being driven around. I open up spots every month, so just make sure you get in while they're open. And lastly, I'll leave you with one affirmation, and this is, I am enough. I'm enough is just telling yourself that you've got all that you need to create whatever you want to create. Simply means that you've come as a soul on earth with everything that you need to be successful for your life's purpose. Like, you really have everything. It's just that the staircase steps will show themselves one at a time. You've just got to trust yourself in that. But your experience here in the body is simply to come and start doing what you really want to do and have the faith with that. That's truly what the space is asking you to do. If you think about it, fire is a very cleansing element as well, right? So that's why a lot of times you will have fear of starting up a new business, of doing something new, of just changing from whatever it is that you are doing right now. But fire is really about doing it anyway, and then that kills all the fear and the doubts underneath. So just keep saying, I'm enough, I've got it, I'm enough, meaning that you've got all the resources that you need to be successful. Because you do. Your steps in the staircase will show up when the timing is right. So just trust in that. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. Do leave me a review and let me know how you found this episode. If you're wanting me to explore other topics, you can put in a request as well, as I definitely consider that when I'm planning my next episodes. Lots and lots of love. You are awesome. I'll see you next time with another episode. Bye.